We're back, boys and girls, with some Disp Explorer. I forgot what this game is called. But since becoming well from our sickness, I think I've figured out this puzzle, which is nice. So let's have a look into it, shall we? We got the hourglass here, of course. We know that when changing we get two hourglasses up. Oh no, just the file. The archaeologist knows the scarabarium and the topaz. So from the archaeologist notes, we know that we're looking for four things, right? A blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky, plenty bullets and feathers fall to the ground, while sapphire scepters rise, as many as time desires. And then the sum of all is more important than the value of its path. Red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. So let's grab our little color picker. Programs. Color lens. And we can see here, we filtered this to red, and move it to 12. There's a red face, right? The filter is actually blue though. Yes, 4. So 4 times 12 is 48. So that makes sense. 12 times 4. Yeah. Now we can just do the same with all the rest. So let's start with the blue moon rises, or whatever we see next, really. So let's get our way through the. So that's blue feathers. So that's not what we're looking for. That is not what we're looking for. There's a blue eye. We need a red eye. There's a blue moon. So 1 times, what time is it now? 4. So 1 times 4. So let's put this in a little note, shall we? Programs note page. Moon equals 1 times 4, which equals 1. No, which equals 4. Now let's continue looking through. I think that all the reds were in. We need sapphire scepters yet. Was this scepters? Maybe. So that's 2. 2 times 5, which is 10. But we'll remember that if we just don't see anything else. Yeah. Okay. So scepters is 2 times 5. It's 10. Okay. Now we're red feathers. I think these are feathers. If I unfilter it. Yeah, that looks like a feather. So red feathers was 5 times 7 feathers. We should put this actually in order. Not that it doesn't matter because there's something in. Which equals 45, is that right? No, it's 9 by 5. 35? Yeah. And then the next one is red eye, which I think we've actually already seen. Was it this? No. Yeah. Oh, that appears more blue than red, but we need to move it to P around. Red eye. Blue eye. It's white dragon. Where would a red eye be? Yeah, 2. So 2 times 9, which is 18. Perfect. So if we add these all up, we've got a little calculator. Though we probably don't need the calculator. That's 45 plus 18 is 53. plus 4 is 57. But we can just check it all in our little thing. Anyway, no, that won't work. You have to manually type it in. Plus 10, plus 4, plus 18. 67. Oh, I did my math wrong, bloody hell. Where did I go wrong? 85, 45, 45 plus 18. Ah, yeah, it's 64. 63, sorry. 63 plus 4 is 67, yeah. So let's put that one in. 6, 7. Tough puzzles. Hopefully, these distractions help you forget other stuff. What do you mean, Pizarro? What do you mean? And Pizarro, I'm sorry, I'm sitting right on top of you. There we go, we'll go over here. Okay, what's inside this blue lockbox? You hold in your hands a small blue treasure chest. Do you imagine the possibilities of what could be hidden here? Ancient knowledge, buried truths, a map for the exit? Opening it reveals nothing but a lump of coal. To say it's a disappointment is an understatement. Whatever this is for you, assume that obtaining this rock is your reward for clearing this temple's path. We got some raw ore here. Now, in here, we need to figure out a way to, like, carve this raw ore, obviously. Now, is there in this view, in the source code here, a useless rock? Probably many years in the future, it will be worth something. So we need to move our clock into the future there. So let's go to, I don't know, 20, there we go, 3. It's been so long, I guess patience does pay off. Enjoy your gem. Okay, perfect. So we've got a sapphire, we've got a topaz, we can close this archaeologist note now, and more importantly, we've got something else that we've forgotten to grab, but I'm imagining there was in puzzle 3, which we just have not got. What was it? Right. We went in this one, didn't we? Tomb site. Yeah. This puzzle is a bit longer than the others. I warn you though, some stuff may be hard to bear. You must stay focused. Okay. Oh, we got a new journal entry. Okay, I'm convinced I've gone insane. You know what happened to my brother and mocked me for it. I almost threw up when I saw the burnt skin images. I struggled to remember my phone number. I clearly see my brother's skin in my mind. I keep going back to the game's text because I keep forgetting what I have answered or what I have seen. I'm in both disbelief and disgust. Planning on using this computer any longer, I need to get rid of this program. Felt like an idiot writing this, but as far as reading this message, I'm uninstalling you. I'm not answering any more of your riddles. The only reason I'm not deleting the entire hard drive is because massive information is still here. Piss off, are you keeping it hostage? Are you reading this? Am I stupid to think so? Am I even going to remember this tomorrow? Hello? Oh, that's scary, isn't it? We got a deadly mistake. Oh, a dead person here. Oh, that's the same room that we saw earlier. That was like, remove it. That's what it said. What's that? Rename it. That's what it said. So we can rename this as like an M. And then we can go into here. Help. The scars resemble a visual instruction and a note. So we need to click on help. Okay. Let's read this one first. Your searing sin starts deforming the blisters in your hands convert into weird strays, as if these pustules could sound words. You lift your gaze and see a path between the handsome mirages. As if following known steps, you stumble upon a small tomb with 2 sarcophagi. One of them rests with its content is empty. On its feet, a dried out corpse lies face up. Another dead adventurer with a story they can no longer tell. The remaining sarcophagus is closed-toed. You can't force it open with your burnt hands. Your close inspection finds an epitaph inscribed on the coffin. Now, if we click on help here, does this help us? Maybe. But there is something with help. And then we click on the About Storyteller. Or it's one of the other ones. Maybe it's the epitaph. Let's close this for now. Let's also close out of a color lens, we don't need it. Now, we do not wish to be remembered. My 3 most loyal servants are to be forgiven for their common blood. For the 3 who have done what no one else could, record my life as I recounted in your logs, understand my vision for a colourful future, And leaving notes across the kingdom for my suspects to abide their pages. Whoever wishes to speak my name must first acknowledge my 3 sevens. Decide on ignoring my desires, then by the same will of the gods that made every flower bloom, your body will rot. Record my life as I recounted it in your logs. So he wants us to open logs, color, and notes. Okay, I can do that. So there's our notes, obviously. Let's have a look at the view source code here, because I believe that this would give us a little hint. If only we could read their story again. Epitaph. So we need the epitaph, and then we need the phrase in the epitaph. Okay. Oh, there's a little haunty boy here. And Ra. So I guess that we don't really need this stuff now. I'll have a look at that later, just in case I get. But I feel like we probably don't need this now. So it was note page, color picker, and chronologue, right? Where's chronologue when you need it the most? We definitely don't need that one. There we go. Now playing Remnants. So we were at high. Now what does it want in the avatar? Let's reopen that to find out. So where is our desktop explorer? The other thing that you can do. Notes. Let's go. You found the password 123. Let's go. Let's put that in. Password 123. Wow. I see someone has thrown their explanation. I congratulate you. Example folder. Nothing to see here. It's just an example treasure. Oh. But that does nothing under the crinolines. What about the view source code here? You sneaky sticky, you, I told you there's nothing in here. Oh dear. We could write something in there. I was not kidding. I wonder if you highlight it. No, there's no other text. View. We could zoom it out, I guess. No, definitely nothing else in there. What's here? 2026. There we go. Oh dear. Can we please color lens get out? Good. Yes. So the other thing, like, is the temple podium folder bar. So scroll all the way down, go to the tomb site. Now, so epitaph, record my life as I recounted it in your logs. Right. Understand my vision for a colourful future. Leave notes across the kingdom for my suspects to abide their pages. So yeah, definitely note page. Color lenses, vision for a colourful future, and chronologue. But what do we do now? That's the question. Okay. Speak my name, you must first acknowledge my 3 sevens. Right, if you decide on ignoring my desires, then by the same of the gods that made every flower bloom, your body will rot. Can we view or help? Ditch the old pen on paper, blah blah blah. So maybe as one of these, if we click on help about color lens and help chronologue. So, because the options are like this, this, and this. So maybe you grab these and you put them in leave notes because that was what the tattoo said, right? Was like, grab the help and chuck it in. Oh, whoops. We need that. Chronologue. Unless the other one, the other part of the epitaph, is not chronologue but sketchy. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, so the epitaph says, must acknowledge my 3 servants. Understand my vision for a colourful future. Yeah, so it definitely fits more colour lens than the other one. And lifelong, yeah, would be definitely chronologue. So maybe we, in the site here, in the corpse. Yeah, so it definitely does say click on help, and then well, let's click on the source code here, their story again. So yeah. So do we think that is so the dead adventurer, there's no help in images files, that's the only problem. We could change it to one of these, I guess, which would be a STP, right? Will it work as an STP? Ooh. And as soon as you make contact with this lifeless body, echoes surround your mind. They were their last thoughts. My greed was my demise. I did not understand the Pharaoh's wishes, and now I must pay. I will use my remaining strength to scar my skin with the right instructions. May God lead the next adventurer to the right path and have mercy on my soul. You suspect there might be more to find within this lifeless body. So yeah, let's view the source code. The arm is endowed with a Griffith's image and a note. So yeah, we could have a look in the note in that case, because what's a note? NPG. This corpse scar below the image reads, this is how you honor the 3 servants. So yeah, corpse scar below the image reads is to go into help. And then the corpse. What is the chronologue entry? Is a chronologue entry something different, or like what do they save as? Chronologue. No. So chronologues, I don't know what they're. We did have one in here, but we've clicked on it now. Anyway, let's do an image again. Image. So nothing shows up in red. Nothing shows up in blue. And nothing shows up in yellow. Yeah, so my only other thought is that we do what the epitaph says. Okay, I figured it out. We are stupid, but that's alright. So it's rather than doing it all at once, it's actually to do it one at a time. So what we do is we go into the Galode. Where is it? The pillage tomb.stp. Got 2 now. Don't know why. Let's recycle one of them. Oh. Okay, so this is that one. Let's open up this one. View source code. And then the first one was the chronologue one. So chronologue's help says that we need to blue it. We are incomplete without you, so let's check that in there. We are incomplete without. Alrighty. And then let's save this. Perfect, look at that. Now the second one was that we needed to do new guide, 0, which I believe. The closer conversation finally for a second answering to your call. As the beginning to wait is right eyelid, so you fulfilled the Pharaoh's wishes. Will you honor her legitimacy next? So let's have a look. Our legacy advisors in this yellow one here. Speak with it. Confess to your guilt. So we just need to talk to Pizarro? No, I guess. You speak the truth. The only way to overcome your guilt is what will take you away from this temple. You'll see soon. Okay, perfect. Then we go to red, which was to compress this and to reopen it. So let us compress this. Breathe deep now. Recall your regrets one last time and reopen it. Oh, you won't get what you want without a cure, or without losing your mind, without a curse. And it says Myrnieth. Without a curse, yeah. Alright, so let's reopen the tomb site. And reopen this red lockbox with the Myrnieth. I probably need this one to know actually how to spell it. That wasn't so hard, was it? You're almost there. After this, you can forget everything and rest in the bliss of ignorance. Well, we don't want to in Ruby Mouth. Oh. Oh. Well, let's close all of these. We don't need them anymore. The mummy appears to have reacted to the tomb being open. As of obeying a secret command, its mouth opens and finally lies still. He reaches out his mouth and grasps a red gem. You know this can't be, but the corpse says that it's still breathing. The ruby soil is scorching hot and its glimmer is quickly oversurged by your feeling of guilt for desecrating human remains. You're regaining your composure soon enough, knowing that this is a necessary step for your escape. So let's close that one off. We've got our ruby now, we've got our sage provium, we've got our topaz. So we just need to grab our sapphire back, and then we're all sorted. So let's go quickly grab that. Sapphire was in here, right? There we go. Something is happening. Looking back, escaped.stp. With the 3 gems in their rightful place, an exit to the surface is open on the roof. You stretch your arms and reach the opening. You finally breathe fresh air for the first time since delving inside the cave. A brief look back down sends chills down your spine even. A familiar face blends with the darkness of the hole you climbed out. After opening your eyes, though, you find yourself staring at the jagged surface of one of the crow's dark boulders. The cave and temple are nowhere in sight. With each step down the shore, you forget more and more details of what you just lived. Was any of this real? Your pulse slows down with the singing sounds of the ocean waves. When the heart can't take any more grief, it is always best to forget. The end. I don't think that that's true, but, you know. A trophy. Credits. Desktop Explorer. Thank you for playing Desktop Explorer. Please enjoy the trophy image as a token of your achievement when completing this adventure. The real prize is the knowledge obtained for overcoming this challenge. And finally, this is the first time I've used a computer for journaling. I've been hearing for years that from now on, everything will be done through computers, and I guess that they're right. Since this is a clean today, I guess I'll recount some of the things that have been going on lately. Everything has been rough to say the least. Things aren't the same with Layla's since Maxine's disappearance, let alone her husband's death. She gave me their computer since they both frequently used it. She thinks I'll be able to find some information about what happened. I hardly doubt it, but I could say no to her. Until now, I've just been posting an alert on a missing teenager website. Before she left, she recited a program in Arabic. She didn't mention her home country often, but she told me that back in Egypt she used to listen to a lot of poetry on the radio. She even left me with a signed post-it note with the translation in English. I adore the lotus's stillness and fade. I admire the fisherman's patience. I cherish the crocodile's surface gaze. They all share a place on the river's bed. So that's kind of similar to the picture that we saw earlier. The lotus floats as if frozen in time. The fisherman deserves a second chance. Crocodile's eyes reflect my own guilt. All is forgotten on the river's edge by Layla Sounder. I hope we find her soon. And then there's a website for Maxine finds a Sounder. 15. Last scene. Did you forget? 3rd of the 15th, 1997. And that was when she was last seen. Okay. Appearance. All of those. If you have any information regarding this person, send it an email to halibut@email.com. And then that's our chain mailer. We can have a look at our inbox, which is just this, but we've got nothing left. Okay, but we have got a right page, but that doesn't need anything. Okay, there was nothing here either, right? Okay, the only other thing is that we're missing one entry, so we should have a look for that. This must have been terrible. I don't know if Uncle Hal finished this game. Even if he did, he wouldn't remember any of it. Enos is Bruce, you're right, it's all suffering. We really talked about my dad, and when we did, I never blamed him for anything. No, he never forgave himself. Desktop Explorer reminded him of this and made him forget everything else, including me. Why? His thoughts on me, our family, and people I don't even know about, they all seem to resolve around guilt. The only thing I can be sure of are that Max is lost. Layla and how we're looking for her in this computer was supposed to find her. Did the stress from Desktop Explorer influence my uncle's dementia? Did it rob me of him? Max's user profile isn't here, but it seems Uncle never unlocked it. I need to access it. Did Max curate Desktop Explorer? Did she download it? Does it have to do with her disappearance? Regardless of the truth, I now know how to proceed. Which we do. We know her favorite dinosaur, which is a Stegosaurus, I believe, or a Triceratops. Where was it? Okay. Yes, this one. It was a Stegosaurus. There we go. But we will do that later. Let's try and find this missing entry now. If I can't find it soon, I will go to the next one, but let's see if we can find it, shall we? I'm gonna imagine that it's in the Desktop Explorer somewhere. Okay, so let us just quickly open up everything. Nothing in downloads. Family photos. Let's put the view on hidden files just to see if there's anything in here. Family photos. What was to forget? A picture of someone wearing a necklace with all three of the chronolog. No, the color lens photos. Does it do anything when they light up? Ooh, blue and yellow. Anglatria. Oh, there's a interesting little chrono. It might not be a color lens, but it could be like a blue. Is it right here? Red, yellow. It'd be kind of horrible if it was red, really, because red is, like he died. And there's a big old fishy. Scans. Nothing in here, nothing in here. Let's have a look at hidden files just in case. I had a look at these earlier, I remember them. Okay, and notes. Hidden files. Nothing here. These were just, yeah. His grocery lists, they get even more effed up as you go along. I made my bed. What was this one? I made my bed. I ate breakfast. I brushed my teeth morning. I brushed my teeth night. Yeah, so it's very slowly. I bought a notebook, used notebook, yeah. He's slowly forgetting things as he goes on, which is what this causes, right? Okay, nothing in the waste file. Nothing in OpenMe except for Desktop Explorer. Oh, I kind of like that, to be honest, like the fate on the orb here. Task list. Alrighty. Well, we can edit this one now. Let's put a little X in here. There we go. We'll make it a... Oh no, let's save it first. We'll make it accurate. Okay. Now let's quickly look through here and see if we can find anything. There was nothing here. The cave. Let's have a look at these, like, no escapes. So this is blue. We've had a look at that one before, I know that. Puzzle 3, Puzzle 4, Puzzle 5, Puzzle 6. I know you saw me. Does this one react? Yes. Will we meet at the river's end? Do you miss me? So that must be his brother, right? Nothing there. What was the 9? His 9's in here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. 10. Nothing in 10. Okay, let's have a look in the cave. The temple. Outside. Quite sure. Oh, this is just what we just saw. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna give up on looking at it. Let us log out. Shall we have a look in the Maxine's Stegosaurus? I'll recover password row. What does the first letter of my future school's name stand for? Oh, I don't know. Have a quick look, I guess, in Halibut. First letter of my future school's name stand for. I think in pictures, right? There was like a diploma. Loan. Is it loan? Try it. No. My future schools. Future schools. We can have a look, I guess. It might be on the internet. Okay. So yeah, we visited that one. Okay. Where's our history? Go. Future skill, eh? Okay. Well, the other place that we saw information regarding the internet was on here. Chronology. There was this one. One day they know each other. And then Max used to go on about CMMA. So what does CMMA stand for? Here we go. Cascadia. There we go. Cascadia. I do remember that from somewhere. Oh god. This is somewhere. Is it on here? It would be, but you can't really read it. Okay. Is it under that chrono? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. So there's nothing on here, right? He didn't look at stuff on the CMMA, maybe. Oh, maybe this is history. Oh, look at that. Halibut. Okay. Help us find. This will be. Ah, Pfizer. Pfizer. Yeah. There we go. Pfizer. Yay! And now we can log in. And now we're here at Maxine's information. But before we do that, let's log out here. Well, let's finish off for the day. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, or subscribe. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!